Hey guys, Michele McGowan from Podiatry Unfiltered, and today I want to talk about custom orthotics. And I know I beat a dead horse with this with you guys, but if you own your own small private practice, if you own a little group practice, you should be doing this. This should be in your practice already because it's a money maker, but it's also good for your patients. Turnaround time is quicker, all these things, and it's not hard to do. It's just not hard to do. So basically, I'm going to talk things really about what no one ever taught you about, especially this 3D printing piece. I'm going to talk to you about 3D printing custom orthotics, margins, and the independent practice advantage, and where this could actually situate you in the landscape of being a profitable practice. So when I started, I didn't want to do orthotics. It was not taught, I feel, and it's no disrespect to the institutions. I just feel like it wasn't presented in a way that was really transparent. Is pretty confusing. I feel like I'm a pretty smart person, but it was pretty confusing. So when I started, I really didn't want to do orthotics. I know something we did. I'll just say it. When I was in school, I felt like orthotics was the boring part. You'd fill out some paperwork, you'd send it off, and then you'd wait 4 to 6 weeks to get it back. It was just boring. It wasn't surgery. I feel like I was there to fix their problem, and the orthotic just felt like some type of consolation prize. Oh, you're not going to do surgery. Oh, here's your orthotic. I was wrong. I was really wrong. If I would have known in my second year of podiatry school what I know now about 3D printing custom orthotics, my practice trajectory would look completely different, except it didn't exist. The 3D printing custom orthotics in house really became a viable option in the last 5 years, maybe. I've been doing it since the end of 2022, really got into it in 2023, and now it's 2026, and it is one of the best things I've ever added to my practice. But it didn't exist when I was a student or when I was in my residency. But I will tell you, Shark Tank idea for any student out there. I have some residents that reach out to me. I've had some younger practitioners reach out to me. But even if you're in podiatry school, I would have done this. Anybody that knows me, I've done some entrepreneurial things to help other students when I was in my residency and before I left for school. I'm always looking for those ideas. That's kind of part of my personality. But if I was a student, I would contact now. This is going to be very focused on the product that I use, which is OLT. It's just very simple to use. So I'm going to kind of go through that. But I'd contact them. I would buy a 3D printer for less than $500. I'd buy some material for less than $100. And I would, when I would go out on my internships or externships or during my residency, I would observe if these doctors are, especially when you're going out on rotations, the little bamboo printer I use multiple printers, but the bamboo printer I use probably weighs, it's small. It probably weighs maybe 15 pounds. It could sit in the back of your car as you go from rotation to rotation. And it's a very small area to set up. So you could actually pimp out that idea to other doctors, like, oh, hey, give me a chance to do your orthotics. This is what I do. I can 3D print orthotics. And that may make you very valuable to even a residency program. Everybody may act like surgery is the big thing, but those actually be happy to make $500 off of you doing an orthotic for them and maybe you charging them $50. I don't know. But that's what say is about. Whether you're a practice owner trying to figure out how to make your independent practice better, or if you're an independent doctor trying to figure out how to make your independent podiatry practice more profitable without adding more hours. That's important. Without adding more volume. If you're a student or resident listening to this on your commute, I'm talking to all of you today. And I think by the end of this, you're going to look at a 3D printer differently than you do right now. So if you're new here, my name is Michele McGowan. I'm a board certified podiatrist. I've been in independent podiatry practice since 2002, and I'm the founder of the Independent Podiatrist Network. This is a place where we talk about real stuff, the business of running a practice, the future of independent podiatry, and what it actually takes to build something that lasts without selling out to private equity groups. So let me set the stage here. Custom foot orthotics have been a part of podiatric medicine forever. We've been casting feet, sending molds to labs, waiting weeks, and paying the lab some hefty fees and then passing that cost on to the patient, or eating it if you don't get paid if you're doing this for insurances. And we've been doing that for decades in this profession. That's really the traditional model, and it works. But here's what that model actually looks like financially. You take an impression or scan of the foot. You send it to the lab, charges you, let's say anywhere from $80 to $150. I did a poll on the independent podiatrist Facebook group, and a lot of people are paying more than $150 per pair of orthotics. And then you wait at least 4 weeks for the orthotics to come back. You dispense them, you collect if you're cash pay. For me, I charge $550. Some people charge less, which I don't encourage, because there's a lot with orthotics. Sometimes you have to tweak them. So you want to have a price that makes sense. It kind of builds in some of that value. If you're going through insurance, which I just don't, we don't go through insurance in our practice. But if you're going through insurance, sometimes fighting for a fraction of that and waiting for another 60 days to get paid, the middleman, which is that orthotic company, is taking a significant piece of your revenue every single time. Now, here's the 3D printing version. So, patient comes into you, scan their foot. It takes about 2 minutes. You upload that scan into your printing partners like cloud. And then what my workflow is, after I scan them, I send the prescription and I upload it into the cloud for OLT. That's the company I use. And then within about an hour, they send me that scan for the orthotic back. If I'm going to put a metatarsal pad, I put that there. If they have a fifth metatarsal PK and I want to do a cut out there, I am lazy when it comes to that. I don't want to have to do a whole lot of thinking when it comes to that piece. I think the scans are really good. I use my iPhone and it uses the facial recognition with just a little mirror to capture the right camera. And it works phenomenal. But yeah, I fill out the prescription if I want to add or subtract something, if I want the arch to be total contact, or if I want it to just be a little bit lower for some reason, or if I want a fascial group, I put that all in so I don't have to do any of the designing after. I don't enjoy that. And OLT does a great job. Once I upload that, I get the scan back. Once they give me the actual orthotic scan, I go over to a very simple software. I load the actual orthotics onto the plate. I upload that there. I put the patient's name on the bottom of the orthotic, so it's engraved on the orthotic, and I hit a button and I hit print. And depending on how big the person's foot is, sometimes now the little print I'm talking, if you're going out on rotations and you're a student or you're a resident and you're trying to build your own little side business, which I recommend because there's a lot of lazy doctors out there. So you could probably capitalize on that just as a student, probably make some decent money while you're out. But I would have loved to do that. I would have done that for sure. It's a banger of an idea. But yeah, so once I have that and I hit print, I just go about my business. But that little printer, depending on how big their foot is, if their foot is size 10, you may have to print one at a time. And it'll take 3 hours to print one. If you print both at the same time, it may take you 6 hours, which might be like, oh, that sounds so long. In a small independent practice, you're not printing 20 orthotics a day. If it's you and a partner or just you, 1 or 2 pairs a day. One can be very lucrative for you, but two it's not that hard to do. I guess it's very easy to do, but there's no turnaround time. I'm not waiting 2 weeks. I'm not waiting 4 weeks for a pair of orthotics. I can have that orthotic ready for the patient the next day. I did recently listen to a podcast and somebody was talking to somebody who was selling their services. And one of their highlights was it's great because you can upload your files and it's a conveyor belt printing off the orthotics. And you don't need a conveyor belt to print off orthotics. You're going to be doing 2 to 3, maybe 4 pairs a day. That's on a good day. We do about 4 pairs a day, and that's perfect. But the turnaround time is a lot quicker. Again, I've been doing this since late 2022, and we've done a ton of 3D printing custom orthotics. We charge $550 a pair. So you do the math. Before you're doing 2 to 4 of these a day, you're doing really well. And that's without even getting into the packages and how that plays into it. When we do our packages, we have somebody in town who has the same laser as us. Other people have Softwave or Shockwave. There are some chiropractors that have the extracorporeal shockwave. There are some physical therapists that have the extracorporeal shockwave, but they don't have the 3D printing, the custom orthotics. So when we do a package of 6 of the Softwave for $15.77, and I'm able to throw a custom orthotic in there for the patient for free. It's included. One, it gets the insurance piece out because I don't have to worry about that. There's a lot of value that to the patient because they perceive that as a value, and it is. It helps them get better quicker as well. So you're doing a lot of heavy lifting by having this device. Another reason I say that it's really worth it is we charge $550 a pair, but the cost is not that much. The point is that the 3D printed custom orthotics is not a futuristic technology. It's available right now. The workflow is learnable, the buy-in's low, and most of your competitors, especially in these small markets, are not doing it. They're just not doing it. Also, private equity groups, a lot of them are not doing this. But if you are in a private equity group and you want to be the person who does this for your group and you get rid of you could do that really easily. You could be your supplier for your group. My gosh, my brain just goes crazy with all of this because I just think there's so much that you could be doing. So if you own your own practice, especially if you're a solo, small group, independent, not affiliated with hospital systems or private equity group, I want you to really hear this part. The pressure on independent practice right now is real. Reimbursements are going down, overhead's going up. Private equity groups are buying up practices left and right, consolidating. And the way a lot of independent docs respond to that pressure is by seeing more patients, working more hours, and burning themselves out. I want to offer you a different answer. If you're a podiatrist in a group, cash pay orthotics produced in-house with 3D printing is one of the cleanest revenue streams you can add to an independent practice. No prior authorizations, no insurance negotiations, no adjustments, no write-offs. Patient pays you, you deliver, done. And here's the thing about custom orthotics specifically. When a patient gets a pair that actually fits them, made from the real skin of their foot, not a generic shell, they feel the difference. They come back, they refer people, they buy a second pair. We charge $550 for one pair, $275 for the second. And when we dispense the orthotic, there's a piece of paper that tells them the second pair is $275. People come and say, I need a second pair, and we don't need to see them. We just reprint it and they pay over the phone. But just the patient that's standing there and their orthotics is like, oh, wow, it's an easy conversation to have as they're trying them on. This is not about selling people something they don't need. It's about delivering real clinical value and a model that actually sustains your practice. Those two things are not a conflict and they should always be aligned. Okay, here's where it really gets interesting. If you're already doing Softwave, Class 4 leads, or Shockwave, any of the regenerative energy-based therapies, orthotics should be not living in a silo. They should be packaged together. Think about heel pain, plantar fasciitis, one of the most common things we see. What does the patient actually need? They need inflammation addressed. That's your Softwave or laser. They need mechanical cause corrected. That's your orthotic. If you're doing one without the other, you're leaving clinical outcomes on the table and you're leaving revenue on the table. We have a package, we call it the Heel Pain Blaster. It combines laser or Softwave and 3D printed custom orthotics into a single bundled price. The patient gets a complete treatment plan. We get a higher per value revenue without adding a single extra patient on the schedule. That's a model. Identify your high volume diagnoses. Build packages around them that include orthotics as a component. Price them as complete solutions, not a la carte items. Other thing bundling does is this is underrated. It simplifies the patient conversation. Instead of explaining three separate things with three separate fees, here's the cause of your problem. Here's how we fix it. Here's the investment. One conversation, one decision, done. A confused mind says no. So having that all bundled together makes it a lot easier for the patient to kind of digest and understand. I do want to switch gears for a few minutes and talk directly to students and residents who are listening. First, the fact that you're listening to this podcast at all tells me something about you. You're thinking about the business side. You're thinking beyond learning just the procedures, and that's good. That's the right instinct, and you should protect that. Here's what I want you to hear. You have an opportunity right now that most practicing podiatrists don't have. You have time, not a lot of it. I know residency sometimes can be brutal, but if you have enough time in your second or third year to learn something that will make you generally valuable in a way your classmates won't be. 3D printing custom orthotics is that thing. Here's the play. Get connected with OLT. I have no financial affiliation with them. I only mention them by name because I've been using their platform for over 3 years and I've had no financial affiliation with them. I just know the workflow works. Understand how to use, you can use an iPhone or an iPad. understand the software, understand what the workflow looks like from scan to dispatch, and walk into your externship site, walk into your residency and say casually, not like you're pitching anything. Hey, I noticed you're not doing custom orthotics in-house. I actually know how to 3D print them. Would you be interested in exploring that? That one sentence could make you the most memorable extern or resident that attending has ever had in years. It could turn into a job conversation. It could turn into a partnership. At minimum, it makes you stand out in a field where most students are trying to learn the same procedures at the same time. Tell you because nobody told me. It just wasn't an option back when I was in residency or externships. I came out of residency, I didn't even do orthotics. I figured it out later, but you don't have to wait. This is something could even be a small side business doing your externships or residency. And the buy-in is really small. We're not talking about purchasing $50,000 worth of equipment. We're talking about learning a workflow, building a relationship with a printing partner, and developing a skill set that compounds in value the longer you practice. I want to be straightforward with you about something. I built a course on this and it has a fee. I want to tell you why, because I think context matters. You guys know I give a lot of free information out through Independent Podiatrist Network, the content, the podcast. That's just how I operate. But this course took me real time to build. I documented the full OLT workflow. Again, not because I work for them. That's what I use. It's really easy. You could actually change orthotic companies, and what you will learn in that course will be valuable for you. But I wanted to be able to show you how quick you could really the buy-in, how quick it is to start, how quick it is to learn. I broke down everything exactly what it costs, no surprises, no vague estimates. I covered how to price it, how to package it. I broke down exactly what everything costs, no surprises, no vague estimates. I covered how to price it, how to package it, how to introduce it to patients, and how to integrate the scanning into your existing appointment flow. The fee for the course is roughly what you'd collect for a single pair of orthotics. So the math is pretty simple. If you see one patient with skills from this course, it's paid for. I also have a coaching option. What that gets you is me personally walking you through the first couple months as you're incorporating 3D printing into your practice. Or if you're a resident or student learning to do it and want to see how this could work for you. During the coaching piece, if you need help troubleshooting the workflow, helping you think through pricing structure, working through the early questions that come up when you're getting started. Actually, only doing the coaching with a small number of people at this time because I actually want to show up for it. This isn't a funnel, this is a working relationship. If you're interested in either the course or the coaching, my email is anklefootcare@gmail. So it's anklefootcare@gmail. Just email me and I'll send you a link to the course so you can read a little bit more about it and see if you're interested in it. If you want to have a brief conversation with me too, we can set that up as well. Here's the bigger picture I want you to leave with. Independent podiatry is worth fighting for. Your patients get better care from a physician who owns their practice, who isn't being managed by some corporate quota system, who can actually make decisions based on what the patient needs. And that matters. You can't fight for independence on empty. Your practice has to be financially sustainable. And that means being intentional about the revenue streams you build, especially the ones that don't depend on insurance, don't require hiring more staff, and deliver genuine clinical value at the same time. 3D printing custom orthotics checks all of those boxes. Whether you're a practice owner looking for your next move or a student figuring out how to differentiate yourself, this is one of the most accessible, highest ROI things you can add to your toolkit. Don't be me. Don't be ignoring orthotics because I thought they were boring. Your future self will thank you. As always, pass the torch. Don't eat your young. I'm Dr. Michele McGowan, and this has been Podiatry Unfiltered. I'll see you next time.